Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan selamat sejahtera. Nama saya Muhammad Farhan bin Rosdi. Nombor biometrik saya 33 DPE 20F2029. My friends Muhammad Hanif bin Abdul Halim 33 DPE 20F2028. Nashvin anak lelaki Mania Rasen 33 DPE 20F2030. Dan Malish anak lelaki Selva Raj 33 DPE 20F2029. Nama lecturer kami adalah Cik Nur Fariha binti Adnan. So kami akan membentangkan unit operation iaitu bertajuk Filtration Equipment. Apa yang kami akan membentangkan adalah tentang back press filter. So, seperti pepatah pernah berkata, as the proverb once said, our technology, our machine is part of our humanity. We created them to extend ourselves, and that is what is unique about human being. So, pepatah ini merujuk pada tentang apa itu teknologi dan mesin. Pentingnya kegunaan teknologi dan mesin dalam kehidupan kita untuk memudahkan kerja-kerja kita dan so on. So saya akan serahkan kepada Nashvin untuk terangkanlah lebih lanjut tentang backpass filter ni.
So thank you Muhammad Farhan bin Rusdi for passing the presentation to me. So I will start with a little history of the first form of filter and the origin of filter press. The very first filter press was invented in the United Kingdom in 1853. It was used to obtain seed oil through the use of pressure cells. However, there were many disadvantages associated with them, such as heavy usage of manpower and a discontinuous process. It used a high level of labor requirement. Major developments in filter press technology started in the middle of 20th century in Japan in 1958. Kenichiro Kurita and Seiichi Suwa succeeded in developing the world's first automatic horizontal type filter press to improve the cake removal efficiency and moisture absorption. Although filter processes are commonly used in the mining industry to dewater tailings due to increasing environmental regulations, they are not a new technology. Filter presses have been used all over the world for various reasons. Belt filter presses are also used in the production of apple juice, cider, and winemaking. These productions are the most and very expensive products to be released. The process of filtration is primarily obtained by passing a pair of filtering cloths and belts through a system of rollers. The system takes a sludge or slurry as a feed and separates it into filtrate and salt cake. So this is the little bit origin and definition, or also known as history, of the filter press. So let's proceed to the next slide. So this slide contains the objective filtration process. So it's basically the objective of filtration. So let me just jump to it. Belt filter presses are used to remove water from liquid wastewater residuals and produce a non-liquid material referred to as cake. Dewatered residuals or cake vary in consistency from that of custard to moist soil. Dewatering serves the following purposes, and there is 6 purposes are main. And the starting purpose are to reducing the volume, thus reducing storage and transportation costs. By reducing the volume, the cost used for storage and transportation will be reduced too. And the second purpose is eliminating free liquids before landfill disposal. So it will be a less work in the filtering process. And the third purpose is to reduce fuel requirements if residuals are to be incinerated or dried. It's more like the fuel will be reduced when the residuals are in the complete state of incinerated or in dried form. And the fourth purpose is producing a material which will have sufficient white space and volatile solids for composting when blended with a bulking agent. And the fifth purpose will be avoiding the potential of biosolids pooling and runoff associated with liquid land application. Last but not least, the very last purpose of dewatering serves are optimizing subsequent processes such as thermal drying. So these are the 6 purposes of dewatering. So that's it from me. I'm Nashwin Analaki Maniarasan from DPE3A and my metric number is 33 DPE 20F and 2030. So the rest of the presentation will be carried out by Muhammad Hanef bin Abdul Halim, my friend and my teammate in this in this presentation. So let me just pass it to him. Thank you very much.
Terima kasih kepada sahabat saya Nashwin kerana telah terangkan berkenaan objektif bagi belt press filtration. Kemudian saya akan menerangkan pula tentang working principle bagi belt press filtration. Seperti yang anda lihat, ini adalah belt press filtration bagi untuk dehydration sludge water, di mana dia mengkompreskan sludge tersebut dan mengeluarkan air. Okey, proses bermula apabila sludge tersebut atau kita boleh sebut juga sebagai slurry, di mana dia akan melalui sebuah inlet. Dia akan masuk, kemudian akan melalui sebuah inlet dekat atas ni. Kemudian dia akan keluar daripada kita sebut sebagai initial sludge distribution zone. Di mana sludge tersebut, slurry ni, dia akan digerakkan oleh conveyor yang dilapisi dengan filter medium, di mana dia akan bergerak melalui yang anda nampak tajam-tajam ni, iaitu gravity dehydration zone intensification system, di mana dia memisahkan slurry-slurry yang padat ni. Dia akan membuatkan beberapa ruang. So beberapa ruang ni yang anda lihat ni, ruang-ruang kosong ni adalah bagi memudahkan untuk proses kompres tu berjalan dengan lancar. Sebab di ruang-ruang ni lah sebut air akan lalulah kat situ. So jadi apabila selepas dia dah melalui proses ni, kemudian dia akan turun ke bawah, bed tersebut akan turun ke bawah, di mana slurry tersebut akan terkumpul. Anda nampak ni, kita boleh sebut sebagai kek bila terkumpul. Bila terkumpul, dia akan berada di antara dua belt. Okey, jadi kita akan baca. A belt filter press PFV provides sludge dewatering by pressing the sludge to force the water through permeable medium. The process produce a cake. A BFP combine drainage and mechanical pressure sequentially to remove water. The equipment normally comprise 2-3 recirculating belt, with 2 belt combining at some point to compress the sludge and squeeze water from it. So kita nampak kat sini adalah 2 belt, di mana dia compress sama-sama dan dia akan menghasilkan tekanan yang kuat lah, di mana dia akan compress sludge tersebut dan keluarkan air-air yang ada pada sludge tersebut, dan air tersebut akan masuk pada filtration tank. Jadi apabila dia dah compress, dia akan menghasilkan cake. Nampak ni, anda nampak ni adalah cake. Jadi kita sambung baca. The condition sludge which is first conveyed along a gravity drainage section of one of the porous belt. As with gravity belt thickener, it is then subject to pressure as it is passed between 2 recirculating belt, forming a wet zone at the inlet, which travel over a roller. This squeezing action from the 2 belt in this pressure zone release more water. So di mana dia akan melalui roller yang banyak ni sebut, So kek-kek yang ni dia akan semakin tebal, kemudian dia akan lalu pada roller tersebut untuk di-squeezekan lagi, untuk dikompreskan lagi, di mana dia keluarkan lebih banyak air. Jadi apabila selesai melalui proses dekat roller yang banyak ni, dia akan keluar melalui cake removing knife, di mana kita boleh nampak kat sini, yang anda nampak coklat ni adalah dia punya cake lah. Dia keluarkanlah kat sini. So apabila dia dah keluarkan ni, dia ada bawah ni ada juga tapi tak apa nampak sangat. So conveyor ni akan naik atas semula. So dekat bila dia naik atas, yang sisa-sisa kek ni, kita nampak sikit-sikit ni, dekat atas ni dia ada water spray. So di mana water tersebut dia akan bersihkan lah sisa-sisa yang kek tadi tu. Apabila dia naik atas, so proses tersebut akan berulang semula. So proses ni diteruskan sampai kita dapat air bersih yang kita nak lah. Jadi itu saja daripada saya menerangkan tentang working principle, dan saya akan selepas ni saya akan terangkan pula berkenaan before dan after slash tersebut lah lepas dikompres. So saya akan serahkan kepada Malish untuk slide seterusnya bagi menerangkan tentang efficiency dan safety regulation bagi belt press. Terima kasih.
My name is Malish Saraj. I'm from DPE3A. My metric number is 33 DPE20F 2009. This is my part. My part is efficiency and safety regulations of the belt filter press. First of all, we go for the efficiency of the topic or the belt. Let me read about first, the efficiency, and then I will try to elaborate the efficiency of the belt. The filter belt press is commonly used in deep water activate sludge. That means the filter presses are used to remove the water from the liquid waste waters residual and produce and non-lipid materials referred to as cake. So what the meaning of cake means, we know about the feed and filter medium, filter cake, and then filtrate. Filter cake is made one of the type type to filter the seeds as solid from liquid. That's the meaning of that's the efficiency of the belt. Now we go for the other end. However, the little research has been done on this process and the prediction of its efficiencies. The experiment has been carried out in the filtration compression cell. It's called FCC, the short meaning for the filtration compression cell, and in pilot scale filter belt press. It offers a way of determining filter belt press efficiency thanks to simple laboratory researches to find out what we call the belt filter press. The pressure distribution around the pressing roller was measured inside the pilot scale filter belt filter belt press. It showed progressive increase up to the certain maximum value called plateau. Maybe my pronunciation will be wrong, but the spelling was PLATEAU, which was followed by a repeated decrease. The impact of the progressive increase of applied pressure onto the dry solid sludge content was observed in FCC. You know what's the meaning of FCC? Filtration compression cell. The similar dry solid contents were obtained from both the above laboratory devices when the application of the pressure is comparable in time of increasing rate or decreasing rate. but is most usually using for the increasing rate. Okay, and a solid what we call a capture efficiency is greater than 95% can be achieved as high as 99 has been reported by scientists or in the laboratories. Okay, other advantages of other than the slide or the presentation I showed here. Okay, the other advantages of the BFP, the short meaning of belt filter press, okay, include low capital and operating costs, lower power requirements, and easy to maintain. However, the belt filter press BFS dewatering the polymer dependent. Okay, that's all from the efficiency of BFP. Sorry, BFP. A lot of what we call. Okay, now we go for the safety and regulations of the BFP. Okay, okay, the operator must be familiar with the working principles and technicals characteristics of the belt filter press BFP, okay, and understand the basic working principles of the belt filter press process system and related electrical equipments. Okay, the safety of the belt press filter. Okay, applying pressure to. This is not from the slide. I will try to elaborate from my own my own opinion. Okay. Okay, applying pressure to the biosolids to squeeze out the water. That's the dewater of the belt filter press. Okay, the operating driver must be trained familiar with the instructions for use and operation instructions of the belt filter press, pass the examination and obtain the operating certificate before taking the certificate or before trying to use the belt filter press. Okay, a lot of working companies are, lot, all of the companies are using well label. Okay, sorry, the safeties before using anything or any equipments. For as usual, and here also we have a lot of what we call the rules and regulations. We must to what we call we must use to BFP. Okay. Wear level protection equipment before starting the job. No slippers, no high heels. Allowed to go to the work. Female worker must be put their long hair into their heads. Okay. Okay. A lot of women didn't tie their hairs, so that's not good for their work at using the belt filter press. Okay, the main motor speed governor switch must be reset to zero before driving, and it is strictly forbidden to start the main motor before the speed governor switch to reset. Okay, the filter belt of the belt filter must be run in the specific direction. Forward direction. That's the specific direction to the filter belt must be run. Okay, and the operator must be familiar with the working principle. That's how we're looking at that all. Okay, the equipment should be start with no load and overload operation is strictly prohibited. The processing capacity feeding amount, okay, the filter cake thickness, the filter belt tightness, and the speed should not exceed to the specified values. Okay, and then these are the some of the pictures you guys can watch from here. Okay, I thought this my part I done, so I pass to the next part to my friend or my fellow members. Thank you all. Thank you for watching this. And then sorry guys if I will do any wrong means don't mistaken me. Sorry. Thank you.
Jadi terima kasih kepada Males telah menerangkan tentang efisiensi dan safety regulation lah bagi back press ni. Jadi seterusnya saya akan tak ada nak terangkan banyak sangat sebab dia adalah sekadar gambar di mana saya akan menunjukkan before dan after filtration. So seperti yang kita nampak ini adalah antara gambar-gambar yang terdapat pada kilang-kilang ataupun yang tempat-tempat di mana dia menggunakan back press filtration ni untuk menghasilkan air yang bersih. So kita nampak kat sini ini adalah sludge kan. Nampak ni. Memang kotor lah. Ni semua air yang masih kotor lagi ni. Sludge ni kita boleh sebut seluri lah. Kemudian nampak ni. Ni semua sludge ni. Dia melalui conveyor belt ni lah. Dan saya pun pernah pernah hands on pada mesin ni pada kilang saya dulu waktu saya bekerja. Ginilah proses dia. Dia akan melalui, so back press ni dia banyak jenis, banyak model. So ini adalah antara yang kecil. Yang dulu saya pernah bekerja. Back press filtration ni sangat besar. Dan dia adalah bagi untuk filtration bagi kelapa sabut kelapa sawit, di mana dia masukkan kelapa sawit ke dalam air, kemudian dia bersihkan lah. So yang kek ni, yang kita nampak kek ni, dia akan keluarkan yang sabut-sabut tu lah, sabut-sabut yang dicuci. Air tersebut akan terkumpul di bawah air takungan tu lah, filtration tank ni. So jadi kat sini kalau kita nampak ini di mana lepas dia kompres je, ni kompres yang pertama, dia akan terus jatuh dekat filtration tank ni. Ni adalah untuk kompres kali kedua, yang kat bahagian atas pula. So dia kompres banyak kali lah supaya dapat air yang bersih. So ni kita dapat lihat air-air yang dah difilterkan lah. Dia tak adalah terus jadi air yang putih tu. Tapi dia kira dah filter lah, dia dah bersihkan daripada solid-solid tersebut lah. Yang ni pula kita dapat lihat dia punya kek keluar. Jadi tak banyak sangat saya terangkan, itu sahaja daripada saya. Saya serahkan kepada Muhammad Farhan untuk terangkan tentang conclusion yang kita dapat, apa yang kita present. Sekian daripada saya. Terima kasih. Saya akan menerangkan tentang conclusion. So apa yang kita dapat dalam eksperimen ini adalah the experiment carry out on the laboratory scale device and presented in this paper give interesting result for the design and the control of belt filter process. This result are summarized in slide 6. The process parameters are classified according to dewatering efficiency. Greatest improvement to sludge dewatering were obtained by lowering the belt speed. At low speed, dry solid content of dewatered sludge was higher, filtrate quality better, and lateral sludge migration limited. Increased belt tension and the reduction of pressing roller diameter also contribute to an increase in the dry solid content of dewatered sludge, by their impact is less. However, a decrease in belt speed would lead to a decrease in a plant treatment capacity. This aspect need to be addressed when considering cost and technology aspects. Final sludge disposal, drying, incineration, land spreading will need to be taken into account in this discussion. So kita boleh nampaklah pada kelajuan rendah, kandungan pepejal adalah lebih tinggi, kualiti dan penapisannya adalah lebih baik. So selain itu, pengurangan diameter juga menyumbang kepada peningkatan kandungan pepejal kering, tetapi impaknya lebih kurang. So sekian daripada saya. Sekian daripada kami lah tentang back press ni. So sekian, terima kasih.